Okay, today's workout is a back workout, and first up are bent over rows, 4 sets. First set, 45 pounds, 25 reps. This is my warm-up set. And anytime you train back, it's really important to make sure that you have an arch in your back. So here you'll see my back's flat and it's kind of arched up a little bit. My lower back is arched. Anyway, you can tell that that's arched. I'm sticking my butt out, and I'm over top of the weight. So you want to make sure that you don't get your knees bent too much, because then you have to lift around your knees. So my knees have a slight bend in them, but they're not bent too much. Okay, second set is 55 pounds, 20 reps. So I went up 10 pounds, and you can also use dumbbells. If you don't have a barbell, you can also use dumbbells and do dumbbell rows, 2-arm dumbbell rows. And whenever you're training back too, you want to focus on pulling with your back and not your arms. Here on the second set, I went ahead and used my straps, so that allows you to not be distracted by your hand and your grip. Here, third set, 65 pounds, 15 reps. Some people don't like to use straps. Some people do. I think it depends on what your goals are. If you want better hand strength and you want to work your forearms a little bit more, you might not want to use them. But I like to use them because I like to focus just on the muscle that I'm working, and straps allow you to do that. They allow you to forget about your grip in your hands. Okay, here, fourth set, 65 pounds, 12 reps. You can forget about your hands and just really focus on pulling with your back. So if you don't really know how to use your back, it might be a good idea to maybe use straps so you can learn how to feel your back and use your back instead of your arms, because you shouldn't really feel your arms when you're doing back. Okay, next up, lat pull-downs, 3 sets. And this is a little trick that I use to lower the bar closer to me so I don't have to stand up on the equipment. And I learned this from Marcia, and I think I mentioned it in one of my other videos. So see, I can wrap from the ground without climbing up. So back to the straps again. If you don't know how to use your back, and here, this is a lat exercise, 60 pounds, 20 reps. This is another common one that you see people use their arms, their biceps, instead of their lats. And you want to focus on using your lats to pull it down. See here again, there's that arch in my lower back. So I like to stretch all the way up and then pull down. And when I'm pulling down, I'm not pulling with my arms or my hands. The straps allow me to forget about my hands and just put my focus right on my lats. So that area right under your armpit, that's what you're pulling down with. You want to forget about your hands, forget about your arms, keep them as relaxed as you can, and really just focus on using your lats. Once you learn how to do that, when you start to take a set farther, you're going to feel your arms a little bit, but it'll be more of a secondary thing instead of a primary thing. So if you're doing these and you're feeling your arms, it could be for a few different reasons, but it helps a lot to just really focus on using your lats. Second set, 70 pounds, 10 reps. And on this day, I was feeling really low energy, and my weight wasn't like it normally is. And I showed this shot here because I want to say how important it is to make sure that you're secure in the seat. And I put my feet up on the center ledge there, and that way it stabilizes me and keeps me seated, so my lower body doesn't move as much. So I'm not really lifting out of the seat. You want to try to stay seated in the seat. And again, here I stretch all the way up, and when I pull down, notice when I pull down, I'm not leaning from my lower back, I'm arching up. So as I pull the bar down, I'm arching up to the bar. And again, that helps to, when you keep that chest up, it helps to keep it in your lats. A lot of times when you start leaning back and you let your chest cave in, you kind of start pulling from your arms. So you want to make sure that you stay arched, and as you pull the bar down, you're bringing your chest up to meet the bar. Okay, and this is the third exercise I did. Last exercise, close Dickersons, 4 sets. This is another good lat exercise, 50 pounds, 12 reps. And it's kind of a hard one to get. Some people will feel their triceps when they're doing it. You want to make sure you kind of keep your elbows kind of pointing to the outside, and you have a slight bend in your arm, and you're locking your arm in that place. So your arm's like a lever, so you're not bending at your elbow. And from the top, if you bend at the elbow and push a little bit, you're going to hit your triceps. So you want to lock your arm in place so it's a lever. And it's kind of, I don't know if Nautilus is still around, but it's a long time ago they used to have a Nautilus machine that was, I guess you call it a lat pullover. Here we go, second set, 50 pounds, 12 reps. Where you sit in it and you place your elbows on a pad, and then your hands kind of go up on top on a bar. So when you push it down, you're pushing from your elbows. So when you're doing this exercise, that's what you want to think about. You lock your arms in place yourself, and you're thinking of pushing your elbows down, but you're pushing your whole arm down as a whole, not just your elbows, but your elbows are your leading point. And here you can see as I push down, I really arch up, and when I bring the weight up, my head goes down. When I bring the weight down, my head goes up. And this is the third set, 50 pounds, 10 reps. 50 pounds was getting a little bit hard, so I couldn't get the 12 reps again. And so here's a good close-up. As my arms go up, my head goes down. That gives you a stretch in your lats. So you're really trying to get that stretch when your hands go up. As you push down right here, you arch up and you're squeezing your lats. So you're getting a contraction in your lats when your hands come down and they touch your thighs. And again, this one, you might not want to go too heavy at first until you learn how to do it. And it's really not meant to be super, super heavy. It's kind of a focused exercise. And here I'm showing you on the bar, I use my thumbs to space on that rough part. And I kind of keep my thumbs just there, just straight. This is the fourth set, 40 pounds. I had to drop down. I got 15 reps here. And again, right here, as your arms come up, you get that stretch, and then you focus on the contraction as you push down. So you're using your lats to push the bar down, not your arms, not your triceps. Secondarily, as your lats get tired, you might feel your arms, your triceps maybe a little bit, but you don't want that to overpower your lats. So if you're feeling that too much and not your lats, you maybe need to go a little bit lighter, or you're not doing it right. And so this was my back attack workout, and it was a little bit of a weaker day, so I was lighter and didn't really go heavy. So I hope you guys like this, and give me a thumbs up if you do, and I'll talk to you later. Bye bye.